Hello YouTube. I just upgraded to Windows 7 a couple of days ago, and I just want to share my Windows 7 experience with you guys. Now, I'm a Windows XP guy. Um, Windows XP pretty much has been the only system I've really learned in depth in. This is a big upgrade for me. I've never used Vista or anything, so I would like to show you a couple cool things that I discovered right away with 7. First, as you see, I'm running on 4 gigs of RAM, only 3 gigs are usable in 7. There's a cool little system rating thing here. My computer rates a 4.8. Um, the Windows Experience Index is really cool. You can actually score your computer to see how good it is in terms of 3D graphics and stuff like that. Other things I discovered that are pretty nice are you can hold the Windows key and use the arrows to move around and shape windows around. It's pretty interesting. Um, Another cool thing I learned is maximizing windows by just moving them up to the top, moving them down. Um, yeah, so pretty basic features. Um, if you're an XP person who knows XP really well, then this should be like a walk in the park for you. I kind of miss Windows XP, but I really like Windows 7. They made it really easy for me to access my games. Um, they made it very easy for me to kind of access things from Windows. Start menu. It's like they have like sub trees now for some icons. It's pretty cool. Like for Outlook, I can immediately make a new email message without having to open Outlook, which is pretty cool. Windows Media Center is great, by the way. I'm pretty much in love with this thing. Been watching internet TV all day and playing games and stuff like that. Well, not all day, but most of the day. It is great. With Netflix built in to stream movies if you have an account, and I mean it's really cool stuff. But the internet TV is really what's cool because imagine YouTube, except on crack, literally, because you have so many different channels and different things over here. Um, Another thing I like is the window snipping tool. Instead of pressing print screen all the time, window snipping allows me to just kind of like draw. Well, in this case, I'm drawing, but I like the box one, so let's go back to the snipping tool. Yes, if you didn't know about this already, this is just baby stuff, but you know, I'm still learning, and it's really cool. Check it out. I could just draw a box around something, and boom, it's snipped, and I can email this right away directly from the Windows Snipping Tool viewer. Really nice. Another really cool feature are the notes, sticky notes. You can leave these cool little stickies and just type whatever you want. Very nice stuff. Another really cool thing is Windows XP mode. You can actually open a virtual PC and load Windows XP in virtual PC mode, virtual XP mode on Windows 7. So if you have a program that only runs on XP, you can make it run on 7. This thing weighs about a gig, and it's worth having, especially if you are a Windows XP person and you like to see it once in a while. My laptop has XP, but I'm thinking about upgrading it also. Um, the really like new features besides the cosmetic stuff would be in the control panel. I'm guessing a lot of this looks a lot like Vista, but again, I never had Vista. Very cool thing you have is the Action Center. It tells you, you know, when you need to update your PC or whether virus scanning is on, whether the firewall is on. Really cool stuff. What else do we have here that I found intriguing? Windows Update, card space, firewall, all basic stuff. This is just I never really got the full hang of using 7 or Vista. I mean, and when I got 7, I was reluctant to use it, but check it out. This is Windows XP inside of Windows 7. Very cool. Who would have thought? I have the whole experience of XP inside 7. Very nice stuff. I recommend upgrading now that I've used this personally. I'm actually using the Windows 7 Professional version, and I also have Microsoft Office 2010 installed. Um, Again, very, very nice stuff. And along with that, I have my favorite tools, such as Macromedia Dreamweaver 8, the original Dreamweaver that made me what I am today, pretty much. What else is here that I see that I remember that I just recently got? I have Photoshop 5. Very cool stuff. If you don't have Photoshop, you definitely want to get it, because the Windows Paint. Oh, another thing that was modified. Yeah, that's another thing I wanted to show you guys. Paint and Word got a whole makeover. They now have the ribbon tab, which I think Microsoft is trying to push on everything, that ribbon look. But it is very, very, very well thought out. I like it very, very, very much. You should see WordPad. It looks crazy also. Windows Search is totally different now. Another thing I have to get used to. Check it out. This is your regular WordPad. Look, it has a ribbon just like the one in Office. Very, very, very cool. Connect to a projector, getting started menu. I think this is really it, pretty much, for Windows 7. Oh, and everything now is open in these cool little tabs. I just put the mouse over them, and they open up. I find that very, very fun to use too. Oh, and this is CS5 Photoshop. You know, I want to test the content aware tool real quick while I'm at this video. Let's see. I'm going to snip the Windows XP logo, and I'm going to copy it. I'm going to paste it in Photoshop. And this is the famous feature in Photoshop that everybody's talking about. The content aware fill. Let's try this out. I'm going to highlight the red portion of the Windows logo. Very, very sloppy, but it'll have to do. And I'm going to go to my edit, my fill, and my content aware tool. And this is the most beautiful thing in Photoshop now. Well, relatively, because the colors in this image, I just made a clone of the bottom piece, but if you've seen the content aware tool, it's really, really nice. It allows you to perfectly crop out certain things in Windows. So what's really new here, aside from those features? Nothing. It's just a big cosmetic change, just requires a memory upgrade. My 2.5 gigs of RAM didn't do good at all. I had to upgrade to 4 to really get this computer looking good. And that's it. And that's my Windows 7 first time experience. I already got a couple of games on here and all my web design tools and stuff like that. I just gotta get Visual Studio up. But yeah, everything is different. I got a whole major cosmetic redo over here. These older devices I have connected. I don't know if Vista had this, but XP does, and it's really, really nice. They made it really user friendly. So yeah, that's pretty much it. This is my first 7 experience, and so far it is great. Look, I even added the address bar to my start bar, so I could just type in address. I get intrigued by these kind of things because they're new. I even enabled the run button to have the old-fashioned run command console here. So I definitely recommend people to upgrade to Windows 7. It has been a lot of fun using this, and I'm interested in learning to develop for this now. So that's the next big challenge. But Microsoft didn't screw up this time. They actually did a good job.